Welcome back to JB Reviews. Today I want to do a quick review on this new hitch I just purchased. Now this is a Buyers Products Company hitch. I got this from Tractor Supply and it has 3 balls in one and it is adjustable. So I feel like this was a pretty good deal. It was $169 and it has, like I said, the 3 balls. It has a 1 7/8 for 6,000 pounds towing capacity, 2-inch ball, 7,500 pounds. And then in a 2 5/16 it's going to be 10,000 pounds. Now, one thing I want to say is I don't really like when they don't give you a max tongue weight, because I'm pretty sure that there is a restriction for this. Now, this is going to be a solid steel construction, so it should be pretty heavy duty. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up the box and to show you what comes inside of here. I'm not a big fan of buying name brand hitches like Reese. I was looking online and I feel like they all do the same thing. Now, you have some hitches that will help with chucking and bucking and things like that when you're pulling your trailer. This part, I'm gonna put this on the floor, might be a little dirty. It's going to go into your receiving hitch, and this is going to pretty much sit on it this way, and then you have your ball like that. Overall, this is a pretty heavy system, and I am looking forward to see how it all installs. Now, I did buy this a long time ago. This is a lock for the hitch, so it's gonna go right here. I got 2 of them. One's in my 3500, and then I'm gonna use this one for this hitch for my 1500. So let's go ahead and go outside. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what you got to do to get it in there, and then, like I said, we'll play with the adjustment. If you don't know, I purchased a new trailer, so I kind of needed a class. This is a 2-inch, and then the hitch on my 3500 is a 2.5-inch. So it's just measuring this piece that slides into the hitch. Yeah, like I said, I prefer not to use that sleeve if I don't have to, so that's why I always get the 2.5-inch hitch for my HD truck. So let's go ahead and go outside and let's go ahead and get this installed on the truck. Alright guys, so this is going to be a class 4 receiving hitch on my Ram 1500. So this is going to be a 2-inch, and for class 5 it's going to be 2.5-inch. So the way it goes, this is going to slide in. You guys can kind of see, I slid it in there just a little while ago just to see how it fit. This piece is very heavy too, like extremely heavy. So when you slide it in, you can hear it like scraping off all the paint. So you might want to go ahead and put on an extra coat of paint on this if you want it to last. But I can tell this is a cheaper style hitch just from that. Now, as far as everything goes, this piece is going to go on next. There is a screw here, and I'm pretty sure you're supposed to tighten it up when you install this. So I'll show you guys how to do that in a second. To make sure that I'm clear, there's this screw here. Now this is going to basically go on just like this. So when I slide it on, it's going to be like this basically. Alright? But well, you guys have a better idea. As I mentioned earlier in the video, I do have a locking key for this hitch, just to kind of keep people from stealing your crap. So it's just going to slide in this way. You always want to take the key out. And so this is pretty much locked in. The only thing I hate about those locking pins are if you lose this key, that is a bad day. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it inside of my truck. That way I know where it's at. This video I can reference in case I forget I put it in there. So let me go ahead and put this on here. There's some more pins in here that I'm gonna use for that. And like I said, this is what came with it for the locking pin for the hitch. But we're not gonna use this because we have that. And I like that they give you like a little cover for it too, to keep it from getting damaged or rusting out. I believe I paid $30 for this. I cannot remember. It came with 2. So this one is for this truck and the other one's on my 3500. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this piece here installed onto the hitch. and then we'll go ahead and put this last piece on. And then this is just a better look at what we've done so far. One negative flaw I see in this hitch is there's a lot of parts. You have this bolt, 1, you have this fitting, 2, then you have the main fitting that goes into the receiver, 3, you have 2 pins, 5, and then you have the locking pins for it, 7, and then 8, 9, and then 10. There's 10 parts for this one hitch. So my opinion is, I mean, it seems pretty sturdy, but it does stick out. Look how far it already sticks out. And like I said, this is not a cheap hitch either. It's $169, 2-inch. So I don't know. I mean, this farm and ranch hitch seems to be a little bit more complicated than what I like to see. But we'll just go ahead and keep it because I want to see how well it works. And let me show you how these pins work too. I believe they go on like this and then they clip in there. I don't like that. I don't like this design. Maybe I will take this back. Now my trailer has a 2 5/16 coupler. We'll just go ahead and install it this way. I'm probably not going to tow too much with this truck, but whenever I get another truck to tow with, if it has a class 4 receiving hitch, I'll just use this hitch. But I'll probably move the trailer around with this truck every once in a while because this truck's a little bit shorter and my 3500 is a little bit bigger. It'll be easier to move that trailer in and out of parking spots if I need to, especially where I live at. So last step basically is slide this in, put the locking pin in, and you're done. So it's nice and tight. Now you don't have to tighten this up too much. I'm just gonna hand tighten it for now. But overall, not a bad hitch. It just sticks out kind of far. I wonder if my parking sensors are gonna catch it too. That's a good test. I'll do that before I end the video. I want to try a cheap hitch. This is $169. I think the next one up was a Reese, and I think that was like $250. So let's go ahead and jump inside. Let's see if my parking sensors come on. Actually, I gotta, you know what? Let me move all this stuff on the ground. But actually, no. But so it's not picking up on the back. It's just the front was beeping at me. So that's good. I mean, it doesn't stick out too far. I know Mikey P, he has a weight distribution hitch, and that thing is really long, and it picks up on his parking sensors, but this one does not. And the zoom in, you guys can see it is still really nice, really good position. So we'll try this out. I'll keep it. It's the cheapest hitch I could find. I'm pretty sure there's cheaper ones out there, but $169 was a pretty decent deal, and it is very robust. I can definitely tell that this thing is pretty sturdy, but it is a little bit longer than what I was expecting, and about 10 different parts come with this one hitch. So just keep that in mind if you're in the market for this. But hey guys, that's going to effectively end the video. In the comment section, if you have an adjustable hitch with a 3 balls in one design like this one, if it's less than $150, let us know, preferably having a 10,000 pound capacity for the 2 5/16 ball. We would like to know your thoughts. And one thing I want to say too is if you are wondering what the tongue weight is for this hitch, so that 2 5/16 ball on the top there, that's going to have a 10,000 pound capacity. If you multiply that by 10%, that's going to give you 1,000 pounds. So be sure to check how much tongue weight your trailer is putting out. I'm going to have to do that at some point too. But I hope this video was helpful, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Since you stayed to the end, let's see if you can hear it if you go over a big bump. Okay, it's not too bad. It's actually better than my hitch on my other truck. That hitch is loud. Let's see, let's do it one more. Let's go up on an angle like this. No, it's not loud at all. Unfortunately, Rams are known to having popping sounds with the suspensions, which you probably heard just now, but that's normal if you buy a Ram. My Jeeps did it. I don't know why they do that. I don't know what shock absorbers they use to make that noise, but just something that you should look out for. See you guys.